We might be exhausted by the pandemic. We might be exhausted by the violence. Be eager to present yourselves to God. The Lord always brings peace. He always brings calm. And so some of you and I might be overwhelmed in these days. So how should you and I come before the Lord tonight? There was an old man named Jim who would go to church every day at noon for just a few minutes, and then he would leave. The sacristan was very curious about Jim's daily routine. One day he stopped and asked him, "Why do you come to church every day?" "I come to pray," Jim answered. "That's impossible. What prayer can you say in 2 minutes?" "I'm an old, ignorant man. I pray to God in my own way." "But what do you say?" the sacristan kept pounding him. "I say, Jesus, here I am. It's Jim." And then I leave. I used to go to church to visit Jesus every day at noon, but when I couldn't do that anymore, Jesus came here. Jesus comes to visit you? Well, what does Jesus say to you? He says, "Jim, I'm here. It's Jesus." Isn't that beautiful?
Come taste the grace. There's rest for the weary, rest that endures. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can cure.
Lift up your hearts to the Lord and let Him transform you and change you into His very presence. And so you and I come tonight for Sursum Corda. We come to lift up our hearts to the Lord. We come before the presence of Jesus on the altar, body, blood, soul, divinity. Jesus is here for us. We hear His voice saying, "This is Jesus, I'm here for you." And so you and I want to approach the Lord with humble hearts, hearts open to Him. We do Sursum Corda, lift up your hearts. We do it through adoration, exposition. That Jesus is totally present, body, blood, soul, and divinity on the altar. And we simply just have to gaze at Him, to look at Him, and He looks at us. And then there's a group of people who are here to pray for you. And so these faithful people who know the Lord will take the desires of your heart and they will lay them before Jesus tonight. They will pray on your behalf. They will intercede on your behalf. And all of this is happening as beautiful music is played. Praise and worship music, as Dr. Mary Healy says, opens our hearts, softens our hearts, that we might hear the voice of Jesus more deeply in word and song and simply gazing at Him. So we invite you to Sursum Corda every Thursday night during these summer months to lift up your heart to the Lord, who is present, who is here, who wants to speak to you. Come join us for Sursum Corda summer nights at Cathedral of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. See you Thursday nights.
Lay down your heart, come as you are.